What's up, YouTube? Dark got back again with a review of the movie Us. I've been looking forward to this film since I seen the first preview last year. Jordan Peele with when he did Get Out. I love the film. Thought it was good. I think he's a fresh face in the industry. Good horror director, just good horror writer. Everything that he's touching right now when it comes to horror or sci-fi, with how Twilight Zone looks, everything looks like he's got his finger on the pulse, and he just knows what to do with this, and knows how to work in the genre. Us is no different. I don't know if I liked it as much as Get Out. I think I like Get Out more. I feel like this is a movie that's going to divide a lot of people, because a lot of people are buying into the hype, myself included. Like, I thought this movie was going to be like absolutely amazing, like top level, top 10 horror film of all time. It looked freaky as hell seeing it. My one problem is, after seeing it, all the scenes that are scary, or all the things that you think are going to be frightening, you see in the trailer. There's nothing else extra that's frightening in the movie. It's just more of a straightforward, brutal kind of flick with, you know, these people dying and everything and being murdered. But you don't, like, the scary parts all happen what you saw already. You saw the trailer, you saw the scary parts. So I went into it expecting this movie to be like ridiculously frightening, scariest movie of all time type level, and it doesn't even come close to that. And I think that's my own fault for going into this expecting this high level horror film. Now, the film itself, I think is good, but I think it has a lot of open-ended questions, and I feel like the ending is kind of a big plot hole in the film. Like, to me, it just felt like it was like put in there to have like a Twilight Zone type ending, but it just isn't. I don't know, it didn't seem cohesive to me. Like, it just seemed like it was a little too open. Like, there's too much going on there that shouldn't have been happening that helped the story move along. But getting to that, first of all, the cinematography, and it's really top notch. Like, even the opening shot, just them pulling away, and they show this wall of like rabbits and cages and everything. It's just very slow with the music playing and everything, just kind of setting you up to put you in the mood and everything. And then introducing the family. Lupita Nyong'o is just an amazing actress. The kids are all really good actors in their own right for their age and everything. The father was a little off on me. Like, I feel like the father was a little cardboard at times, and he did good, but I don't know, he just was overshadowed by the other people, the cast. It felt like, not saying he was bad or anything. And then in the film, when you're introduced to the, I guess it would be called the Tethers, which is like their doppelgangers that you see in the previews and everything. They're all interesting, when they're twisted kind of way that they are and everything, and they're kind of frightening, but not like anything you're scared of. It's just like a twisted version of a person and everything. And then see how they react and everything with the people, and then they open up the world more, further, going into where other people are having the same things happen to them. It was kind of like a twist I really didn't see coming. I thought you were going to have these four and that was it. So when you did see other people, it was kind of pretty cool to see that this is like a bigger going on than just this one family and everything. But then I think that's where it starts to open up into where you get to the plot holes. So I think the storyline itself was very good. The way it was set up, like I said, the ending is just the only thing that kind of it left me like not liking the film as much as I liked. Whereas I feel like going into it that, the twist, and there's gonna be spoilers here. You're gonna be spoiled. The twist that, back in the day, I guess, that they switched at that time. Why is the original tethered, she's acting normal now, and then the woman who is normal is now the new tethered, and she had this upbringing, but she explained everything to the other woman what was happening, but that woman would already know because she was the tethered back in the day. She was the one who set this all into motion. She, it was her plan to put the original character into I guess the hallways, or the place down below, or whatever they want to call it. I it's not naming this. And then it just doesn't make sense like that. She's explaining him to what happened of, we're just like you, but, we're forced into this. Well, she would know that because she put you there. Like, it makes no sense. Like, why when the woman saw her for the first time when she came to kill her and everything, she didn't say to her, like, you put me down there. You took my life, basically. And that was like the only thing I don't get, unless I missed something where they explain that, she forgot who she was down there and everything. Which, I mean, watching it, you kind of do get a whole nature versus nurture type theme going on there, where, like, the woman was down in this place where everybody's all messed up and everything, and she comes out and she's actually really normal because she grew up in this good, affluent family, had loving parents and everything. So she got to experience that, and she raises a family of her own. She loves them and cares for them and everything. Whereas the woman who was raised by the family beforehand, who is a good kid and everything, had loving parents, goes down there and becomes this evil, dark version of herself. But I mean, like, I'm fine with them not explaining, where these people came from and how they're created as exact replicas. Like, that don't bother me. That's fine. That's cool for the mythos. But it just seems like the whole Hands Across America thing, like, that they're trying to do, like, this is one little cluster that you see underneath that's not Santa Monica, whatever town it is. It's this one little cluster, Santa Clara, Carla or whatever. It's this one little cluster under there, and then they're trying to do the Hands Across America, which obviously they failed originally in 1986 with, but they're trying to do it and they're succeeding at it. How did this one cluster talk to those other clusters without ever coming out of their system? Like, is there a system all the way across America? Like, I know, like it said in the beginning, like there's all tunnels and subways underneath the system, but are they trying to say that it's a straight from where they're at to across the country, that there's tunnels that go through there, and these groups of people were under there the whole time, all over the place? Or is there, like, something like there has to be a way, like, she explains that her, whatever the word she uses, her religion, her faith started after she came back from going up above and everything. Well, did she spread it to the other people? Like, how? Like, did they come out of the tunnels, walk down to wherever the next bunker or whatever it was, and go in there and explain it and do that all the way across the country? It just seems a little like to me is a plot hole. Like I'm cool with you not telling me where they came from, because that's the mystery of the movie. But you're making me suspend my disbelief that they set up this chain across America that actual people that lived at that time couldn't do, with with all the information already out there and put on TV and everything and broadcast. So to me that didn't make a little sense, and it didn't make a little sense of the ending of the tethered, or I guess not tethered, version of her telling the tethered version, like, everything that was going on. She would know this. She's the one who set it into motion, and the little girl was aware when she was getting chained to the bed and everything. Like, back in 86, she knew what was happening. She saw it, like, that her clothes were changed and everything. So, I mean, I get her getting messed up and becoming this evil girl from being down there and seeing how these people are, being an actual, I'm going to say normal human, as opposed to the tethered, and that turned her into that, I guess. But it just doesn't make sense that, their lives, like, changed so completely once they switched sides and everything, unless that's the story, that, if you're down there, you're bad, and if you're up here, you're good, which, could be a whole theme of low class versus high class. But it seemed like it was a little too open-ended. Like, if the whole film, the tethered woman was saying to the non-tethered woman, I know what you are, I know what you did, that would build up to the reveal. But it was just like, at the end, it just felt like it was oh yeah, we switched. I mean, well, she doesn't even say we switched. It's after she's killed, and you get flashbacks from the mother, and she's remembering, or she's thinking of how they switched at that time, and she gives that evil smile. And it just felt like it was like, oh, cool, Twilight Zone ending. Like, that was cut out. I actually think I would have liked the film better if it was real that she wasn't, or even if it was revealed that she was switched, like the other woman was applying it all along. Like, I know what you are, I know what you did, you're not really you, or something like that. But we don't get that. We just get the cool smirk at the end, for, to finish the movie with an evil smile and everything. Even though this woman is supposedly tethered and supposedly evil, but she raises family and she's this loving wife. And I mean, it does make sense why she doesn't ever want to go back to that beach and everything, where she's all nervous around the beach and everything. But I mean, like, why'd she turn good, Why is she killing these other tethered at this time? Like, why is she fighting them? If she really was one of the tethered, she'd be helping them. When she turned on, maybe not on her family, maybe because she loves them, but when she turned on the other people, or when the other tethered know who she was, because, they know each other, they could tell each other apart, why is she not like that? Like, that's just like what it just drives me nuts with it. And like, I want to see it again and see if I missed something, if they hint at it or something, or if they say like what like the rules are or what happened. Maybe, I don't know. It's one of those movies that makes you think. So, I mean, when it does come out on Blu-ray or DVD, I'm going to check it out just to see it again, see if I missed anything. But, I mean, I don't know. All in all, though, I still give it like a mid-6, like 6.5 out of 10. I liked it. I just thought going into it, I was going to be like seeing an 8 or 9, possibly a 10 movie, and I'm getting a 6.5, which is still, I mean, still good, but I just thought it was going to be a lot better. But till then, catch you on the flip side. I plan on doing a lot more of these reviews. I'm catching up with my movies, my cult movies, and my horror movies of the week. Just trying to get up to like where I'm around the same level, what I'm supposed to be. Even though I'm not doing it in order, I'm all scattered within everything. And then in April, they start the Cult Movie Challenge on DVDtalk.com. So I'll be watching a lot more cult movies and stuff with that. Like just a couple I just recently seen were like Up the Creek, which was like an 80s whitewater rafting movie, which is kind of cool. I had a good cast. The 2 guys from Animal House. One of what the hell's his name? The guy from Porky's. One of the nerdy guys. I can't remember his name. Anyway, stupid me just rambling on here. Us, 6.5 out of 10. Good movie. Think it could have been better. A lot of plot holes at the end. I liked it. I don't know. Catch you on the flip side.